Wu Sang is an American filmmaker and performance artist based in New York, Los Angeles, and Berlin, Germany. She was born in 1982, making her currently 41 years old. She is of Chinese descent, her father immigrating to the United States during the Communist Revolution in China. She attended undergraduate school at the Art Institute of Chicago and earned a master's in fine arts at UCLA. In 2018, Tsang was awarded a MacArthur Fellowship, also known as a Genius Grant, which is awarded for outstanding creativity in a given field. Combining film, performance, and installations to portray messages of activism, her work shows support for marginalized communities, including people of color and the LGBTQ+ community. Tsang herself is trans and prefers to present androgynously, saying, "I always feel hesitant to identify as anything." Tsang's fluidity is evident throughout her work, much of which focuses on identity and queerness through avant-garde or experimental art practices. Tsang's most well-known work is the 2012 film Wildness, which uses fiction and documentary elements to tell the story of the Silver Platter, a nightclub in Los Angeles, California, along with its patrons and the queer performance artists that work there. The Silver Platter has a rich history and has been a safe space for the Latin and LGBT communities in LA since 1963. The film is a love letter, both to the club and the communities it serves. The title, coming from the weekly parties, also called Wildness, thrown there. Another of Tsang's films that focuses on the queer community is a short film titled You're Dead to Me, made in 2013, about a mother dealing with the death of her transgender child on Dia de los Muertos. The work showcases a blend of tragedy and acceptance, as well as the hardships faced by queer people even today. Other short films made by Tsang include Dwillion, made in 2016, and Tied and True, made in 2012. Dwillion is about Cho Jin, a 19th century Chinese feminist, revolutionary, and poet, and her relationship with another woman, Wu Jiying. Cho Jin is a renowned figure in Chinese history, and the film honors her by using translations of her poetry as dialogue, intermixed with choreographed martial arts sequences. Tied and True looks at racism and inequality in a modern society through the lens of a romance story between a British man and a member of Senegal's royal family. Tsang has also made other feature-length films, Into a Space of Love in 2019, and more recently, in 2022, Moby Dick, or The Whale. Into a Space of Love explores the culture of house music in New York City and the underground groups that contributed to it, showcasing the development of a vibrant music, dance, and club scene. Moby Dick, or The Whale, is a silent film with an original orchestral score. The story is a retelling of Herman Melville's classic 1851 novel of the same name. In addition to her filmography, Tsang does interactive installations and performances. Green Room, opened in 2012, is an installation in the Whitney Museum of American Art. It is used as an actual green room for artists and musicians participating in the museum's biannual art showcase, and spends the rest of the time as an exhibit open to the public. The work changes over time as the people existing in that space leave their mark on it. One Emerging from a Point of View and Moved by the Motion are examples of Tsang's more experimental installations and performances, using photography, video, movement, and soundscapes to create an encompassing experience for the viewer. I was personally drawn to her 2014 film project, A Day in the Life of Bliss, a documentary-style science fiction story about social media and celebrities in the near future. It has been shown as a full-length film, a video installation, and a live performance. The message is about youth subcultures and how they are being impacted by social media, and the project mirrors real-life communities that have been able to form because of social media. Overall, Wu Tsang is a very important historical figure in the performance art world, not historical, pardon me. Her art focuses more on creating aesthetics and feelings than telling a direct narrative, which I actually like because it forces the audience to think about what they are experiencing and draw their own conclusions about its meaning. Her innovation has allowed her to create extremely original and exciting forms of art, as well as to advocate for her community and that of others. Thank you so much for listening.